Is Mike Sonko a member of the Illuminati? Let's be honest, most Kenyans believe he is. Okay? Most Kenyans believe that Mike Sonko is Illuminati. And the reason is Illuminati people have influence, Illuminati people have a lot of money, Illuminati people are popular. The person fits the profile of being an Illuminati member. But the big question we're going to answer in this video is Mike Sonko a member of Illuminati in Kenya? Is he? Well, those who have been following the Kumekucha blog will know that I like talking to people. I like keeping my hand on the pulse of the nation. And therefore, I cannot resist entering many conversations wherever I am in the country. So recently, I heard this young man saying, talking about Illuminati. So I posed the question to him, what is Illuminati? His answer, Illuminati is an organization that gives people a lot of money. It gives its members a lot of money. That was funny. Illuminati is not such organization. And I would not blame a lot of Kenyans for this lack of information. And therefore, maybe we need to start there and explain a little about what Illuminati really is. Illuminati is maybe the most famous secret organization in the world. It was actually started in Bavaria in the 18th century. Bavaria is now part of Germany today, Federal Republic of Germany. For those who've done their geography, the headquarters of Bavaria is Munich, the famous city called Munich. Okay? Illuminati is not Freemasons. In fact, over the years, Illuminati has poached prominent people from the Freemasons to join Illuminati. And even today, we have popular people around the world. Maybe the most popular person is the pop star Beyonce, who is people believe is a member of Illuminati. In fact, in one of her recent songs, she mentioned the word. People keep on saying that in her songs and in her videos, she behaves in certain ways, and there are clips which show she's a member. She's a member of Illuminati because there's some devil worship going on. You know what I mean? Signs of the devil, signs to the devil, signs that show somebody's worshiping the devil, and so on and so forth. So in a nutshell, that's what Illuminati is. Now, Illuminati members tend to have a lot of influence, and because of this influence, it is natural for Illuminati people to have power and to have money. Okay? Because it's very difficult for you to have influence and to fail to have money. Influence leads to money. So it's not the other way around. It's not a lot of money. It's a lot of influence which leads to money. That's Illuminati for you. Anyway, in Kenya, there's no other person, there's no other personality who has been linked by so many people to Illuminati. None. And Mike Sonko is an interesting person because he had very humble beginnings. Extremely humble beginnings. If you can look at the picture, that's a picture of Mike Sonko when he was in his younger days crossing the ferry. That's a ferry at Likoni in Mombasa. He was actually brought up, nurtured in Mombasa. And this is another theory that, thing that those who claim or who say is a member of Illuminati point to. Because you know Mombasa is close to the sea. Illuminati is involved with the devil worship things, and we all know devil worship things have a lot of connection to the sea, ocean. There's a lot of water in Mombasa, and so on and so forth. Anyway, Mike Sonko grew up, and he burst into the limelight, into politics in Nairobi, and suddenly people found this person dishing money all over the place. He had endless supplies of money. Okay? If you read the special report, I'm talking now to members of Club 1999. If you read the special report I've produced in your inbox, you will get the full story of Mike Sonko. You will get his how he really made his money, and all the details you need to know about this man. And most importantly, whether or not he's a member of Illuminati. Of course, you do not expect me to discuss some of these highly sensitive things in public and in an open forum like YouTube and a video on YouTube. That would be suicide, my friends. Anyway, members of my exclusive Club 1999 have that information. Just check inside your inbox. You'll be able to get that full information. I'd almost forgotten. The other information you'll get there about Mike Sonko is about his real biological father. This is a very controversial point and extremely sensitive. But actually, his biological father is a very famous Kenyan politician whom everybody knows, of course, from the 80s and 90s. Yeah, of course, he passed on. Anyway, get all that information there. Of course, the other thing which Mike Sonko has been linked to is the drugs business. My report also covers that in full. But whatever you can blame on Mike Sonko, or whatever you can talk about his past, which is now causing some people in Jubilee to want to block him, or even his character, how he made his money. The truth is that Mike Sonko is a very popular politician and is a very humane person. He's a person with a good heart. He has helped so many people out of trouble. When nobody else notices even where there's trouble, Mike Sonko is the first one there. He has helped a lot of people. And because of this reason, the guy has got massive support. In fact, I put it to you, if Mike Sonko were to stand for the presidency today, not tomorrow, not in 2022, if Mike Sonko were to stand for the presidency today, you would be shocked. He has got a lot of support countrywide, right across the board. And he's one of the politicians whom is so popular with the people that is bound to run into trouble. Let me explain. The reality of politics, not only in Kenya, all over the world, the reality of politics is that when a politician becomes too popular with the masses, too popular with the ordinary person, a lot of people in the political class feel that is a threat. That's the truth. The people in the political class would prefer politicians who struggle to get support, politicians whose support is lukewarm, politicians even who are, when they're very popular, their popularity can end just like that. Yeah, they don't like people with too much grassroots support, too much grassroots, very firm support that cannot be shaken or moved. And Mike Sonko is one of those characters. He has very firm grassroots supports that cannot be moved. And we can give examples from the past, although none of them have really been as popular as Sonko is, and I'm serious. But they have also been fairly popular, so as to cause shivers and shakes and tremors in the political class. Let's take J.M. Kariuki, for example. J.M. Kariuki is the person who said, we do not want a Kenya with 20 millionaires and 20 million beggars. That was actually a prediction of the Kenya we have today, because that's exactly what happened. And J.M. Kariuki was very popular with the masses. J.M. Kariuki would appear somewhere and people would pay attention. In fact, when Tom Mboya was assassinated and he went to be buried, the body was taken to be buried into Singa Island, J.M. Kariuki is the only Kikuyu, he's the only member of the Kikuyu tribe who set foot on Singa Island to attend the funeral of Tom Mboya. Why? Because he was so popular, people didn't see tribe in him. That's how popular J.M. Kariuki was. Okay? Tom Mboya himself, of course, was very popular. He was so popular that he was able to win elections in areas where people didn't even want to ask about his tribe. And indeed, in his whole career, he used to look down on the issue of tribe like some petty, backward thing, which all Kenyans should. I mean, if Tom Mboya were to come back to life today, I believe he would cane a lot of politicians. Yeah? You'd be alarmed at how we do our politics nowadays. Anyway, Mike Sonko Mbuvi is that kind of politician. He's extremely popular with the masses, extremely popular. And I'm not surprised that this has now caused waves. I'm not surprised that there are people now very worried about Mike Sonko's popularity and may want to block him and may want to stop him, whichever way they're going to do it. And because of this, I expect, my prediction is that going forward, Mike Sonko is going to meet a lot of obstacles. A lot of obstacles. I know his supporters will not be happy hearing this, but here in Kumekucha, we talk about reality. And we talk about reality in politics. We don't talk about fairy tales or our favorite candidates. We talk about reality. The reality is that a politician who is so popular is bound to end up in a lot of problems. Okay, Sonko has been cushioned a lot. Sonko has been cushioned a lot because he's a supporter of President Uhuru Kenyatta. He's very close to the president. Therefore, in the current establishment, mostly would not be seen as a threat. But still, it seems those surrounding the president and those looking at the succession issue are very worried about Sonko. Because remember, he has not had any problems until now. When we're going to the elections, where if President Uhuru is re-elected, we'll be talking about the succession. Even if he's not re-elected, we'll be talking about the Uhuru succession. And that's why now all sorts of problems have started coming up for him, because people are looking to block him. That's the reality of politics, my friends. We can deny it, we can try and bury our heads in sand, but that is the reality of politics. And it will be very interesting going forward to see how this is going to develop and how he's going to be able to cope. Sonko is quite a fighter. He has been through a lot. He has had a lot of battles in his life that he's been able to come through. First of all, coming from that humble background to what he is today, he has had a lot of challenges. And probably I would expect that he's going to meet most of these challenges, if not all of them. But let's wait and see what happens to this very popular politician. And let's see, especially going to these elections, let's wait and see if he's really going to be stand as governor. Because one thing I can tell even Jubilee people, if Sonko is not the Jubilee candidate for governor, he will be the candidate for governor of Nairobi in another party ticket. And I can assure you, he'll start as front runner. Thank you very much. This is Chris Kumekucha. Till next time, bye.